you can follow this a little bit. The quality of no mind, the quality of silence is sanity. If you ever want to be sane, if you ever have a sane moment, it is a moment when you have withdrawn your mind to its origin. Then you look at something without the mind, as it is. I know you will ask me, how do I see it without the mind? You must remember, up to age 4, you didn't really have a mind. And scientists know this because up to age 4, you don't have a conscious memory. You can remember only after 4 years old. Before that, you can't really remember. Because the mind is needed to record. They say about 4 the mind starts. And the mind has got a role. If not, you look at each other, you can't recognize. You will not know where is your address. How's the wife? How are you? Beautiful? The mind, like how I just recognized her. If I have no mind, I wouldn't recognize. But the quality of this mind is, it comes into action when it's needed, then it can regress back to where it came from. You follow, sir? If not, you just go on thinking. Have you caught yourself being caught into a mind? Non-stop thoughts. Thoughts keep running and running and running and running, and they develop. You must watch how you fight. That is actually mind in action. I say one, you say another, then we say a bit more, and then another thing happened. And what you fought about disappeared. Now it's something else. You understand? It evolves from something, ends up something, finishes with something else. Thus, the quality of a sane brain is a brain that can enter its own silence. When it can conceive and look at something for what it is. This is one of the most important disciplines in mastery. And it is the bridge to meditation, which is the capacity to see something for what they are. The masters tells us, including this master tells you, you don't see you, you miss you. You see only what your mind allows you to see. You look in the mirror, you don't just look, you form, isn't it? I had a great moment some time ago. I had a picture of me, and that time I was about 30 kilo overweight. At that time I thought I was in shape. You got to understand how the mind plays trick. I looked at me, I looked fine. Perfect. Then I had another picture taken recently after losing the 30 kilo. When I was looking at it, I said, my God, I was actually overweight. You understand? At that time, the mind accepted that's your form. I could never think, I could consciously say, nice to lose some weight. But it felt like a minor modification. After losing the weight, I realized it's a major renovation. Same thing. The masters have insisted that you must conceive you without a mind, because only then you see you. Leave alone seeing anything else. Only then you see you. If not, you are not seeing you. You are seeing you through a mind which is minding. I would like to make a difference between the word mind and minding. A mind is a mind. Minding is mind in action. There is no such word. I am just making it up to help you understand. Mind is a mind. Minding It's in action. You understand? It is like this. You go home, you have told your wife, don't put the cup here. Don't put the cup here. Put a coaster. This is the speaker's personal experience. Your wife comes home, you left it there. Or you, let's make it you. You left it. You saw it there. You say, I told you not to put it there. See the mind, momentum. Third day you come still there. How many times you want me to tell you? 2 weeks pass. Can't you listen? 1 month later, are you deaf or something? 3 months later, you are trying to mess me up, aren't you? 6 months later, there is no more coaster, no cup. They are divorced. It hasn't happened to the speaker yet, but I'm telling you, that's a mind. You build upon things. You understand? If not, the whole 6 months can tell again and again. Come on, don't put this. It depends on the mind you bring to it. You follow, sir? Let me inject some lesson. The mind you bring to this life determines you. The mind you bring to this life determines you. You have to be a master to that mind. But to master the mind, you must first learn to enter silence. To know mind. Thus, moments of simply being, sitting, watching, without a movement of judgment. Right now you are battling your own judgment about you. I see it in your face. You like you dislike you have an idea. Like when I said I saw my picture 30 kilo healthier, one of the reasons I never thought I was fat or thin, because I never thought about it. There was no mind. That's how I looked, and so be it. After losing, for a while there is a gap, because I can see. My God. You get what I'm saying? It's like this. You have had hair the whole day, whole time. Now he has shaven it today, his hair. I think he had a wow. I know the wow. And we look at him, we can't accept, because there is a mind about him, and those who don't know him, you think that's his style. Can you see? Because you got no mind. But the moment he grows his hair, you will have a problem. Hey, I saw you bald, now you got hair. Very good. That's an insight. This trigger mechanism is a survival mechanism. It is needed. I do not want you to destroy it, but I want you to master it, because it can go corrupt too. Like if you have had bad experience with money, you carry that mind. You think money is bad. It is like the idea, rich men are bad. Rich men are bad. It is a mind. But the whole world is trying to be rich. So are we saying the whole world is trying to be bad? Can you see a contradiction?